Welcome back to the United Center, where we're underway in the final night of the DNC. Joining us now, Chicago's own Mayor Brandon Johnson. So I understand, Mayor, that you were among the many that greeted Kamala Harris at the airport there, and we saw video of it. Yeah. Senators, Cook County Board President Tony Preckwinkle, and you. So now, as we head into this final night, what are you hoping to hear from Kamala Harris?
Well, first of all, there's a lot of excitement in Chicago, really around the globe, because the future of our democracy is in a position to be strengthened with the election and the historic election of Vice President Kamala Harris. Look, what she's going to do is she's going to lay out her clear vision for the people of America. You know, she's been calling for $300 billion for education funding. It's the largest investment in public education in the history of America. $100 billion to create a pathway to home ownership. She's also going to lay out how we need to make affordable rent and affordable housing more of a reality, particularly for families who make less than $100,000 a year. And then she's going to lay out an economy, quite frankly, that works on behalf of working people. This is very much aligned with what we're doing in Chicago. As you all know, $20 billion of new investment in the city of Chicago.
Mayor, we have one more night ahead of us here tonight. Are you ready to take a victory lap yet?
Well, I will say it like this. We're going to celebrate. We're going to celebrate November 5th. This has been a great event and convention for the people of Chicago, really America. And I promise, I said we're going to have a safe but yet vibrant convention, and that's exactly what we have.
So we've been following this latest protest that is happening as of 5 o'clock. Everything's peaceful. On Monday, when we had the protest, there were upwards of 50 arrests. Has the strategy changed at all in terms of what we've seen from Monday leading into the rest of the week? Because since then, it's been quite peaceful, and we haven't really had any more incidents.
Well, because we have a fine police department. Superintendent Snelling is an incredible human being. He's the son of Inglewood, the south side of Chicago. You know, I'm a West Sider, so we're bringing the entire city of Chicago together. We said that we would have constitutional policing. It's important that we restore trust between everyday people and our law enforcement. And our men and women of this city have put forth so much courage, so much bravery, but so much discipline and compassion. And that's exactly what we said we would do. Protecting the right to protest in this country is fundamental to our democracy, and our police department, under the direction of my superintendent, Superintendent Snelling, they certainly delivered that.
He's emerged as sort of the star of this convention, right? He's like right out of central casting. We've seen him front and center at these protests. He even made an arrest.
Well, again, it speaks to my leadership and how we are creating an environment where we have the best, most talented, loving people who are on the front lines. Now, I think the real star is going to be the American people, right? Because there's a new vision that Vice President Kamala Harris has put forward and has created a great deal of excitement. Much like what I've done here, reopening mental health clinics, she's investing in behavioral health care, $285 million new dollars to hire 14,000 behavioral health counselors in our schools. That's the type of transformation that this country deserves.
You had a very specific plan when it came to policing and safety around this entire event. But what would you say to some residents who may be concerned, saying, okay, when it comes to outsiders, people, celebrities, politicians coming from other places in the country, there's this massive presence. But when I'm in my neighborhood, I have concerns for safety. I have concerns about crime. Why am I not being considered in the same way?
Well, public safety is my top priority. Many people know that I'm raising my family, my wife and I, on the west side of Chicago in Austin. We love it. It's a beautiful community, but we have been, unfortunately, grossly disinvested in over the course of decades, and that has led to abject poverty, unfortunately. Our country, a generation ago, had an opportunity to either go for the war on drugs or go for the war of poverty. They chose war on drugs, and look what it has gotten us. Now, here's what I can say emphatically. Not one neighborhood in the city of Chicago went unprotected. Homicides are down double digits since I've been in office. A lot of work to be done, but it's really going to require more than just policing, right? Mental health support services, making sure our public education system is transformed. I have a $1.25 billion investment for economic and neighborhood development for the west and south sides of the city of Chicago. It's the most investment in the history of Chicago.
We're out of time, Mayor. I know you had a busy schedule as well, but you're on your way to Soldier Field. What's this all about?
Hey, so listen, the community gets a chance to experience history tonight. Many people don't have credentials, right? So we've opened up Soldier Field for the people of Chicago to actually get a real experience of this convention. I made a commitment to ensuring that the people of this city experience this convention. So you can have just regular, everyday people there at Soldier Field. It's a venue that is really good at hosting people like Taylor Swift and Beyonce.
Oh, you mentioned those names there. We were wondering if we could get any confirmation from anyone about whether they're coming. Do you know anything?
Well, at least we know they're familiar with the environment, right?
That is true. That is true.
It's a good
Thank
hint,
you
I
for joining
think.
us. And
Thanks,
we'd love
Mayor.
to talk to you again soon. I know it's kind of madness here, but we appreciate you for stopping by.
Yeah, of course.
Thanks,
Thank you. Thank you, Chicago.
We'll be right back.